Scene script. Have you ever wondered what life was like before the invention of money? How did people manage their transactions? It's hard to imagine, isn't it? But let's take a journey back in time, to an era when the concept of money was as foreign as a smartphone to a caveman. We begin with the barter system, the earliest form of trade known to mankind. In this system, people exchanged goods and services directly. Need a bushel of apples? Trade it for a pair of shoes you've made. Simple, right? But it wasn't without its shortcomings. Imagine trying to trade a cow for a loaf of bread. Not only does it pose a logistical challenge, but it also brings up the problem of double coincidence of wants. That is, the rare occurrence when two parties each have something that the other wants. This is where commodity money stepped in. Societies began to use items like shells, beads, and livestock as a form of currency. These items were universally recognized and valued, making trade much easier. You no longer needed to find someone who wanted your cow and also happened to be selling bread. The use of commodity money was a significant leap forward, but it was not without its challenges. The value of these commodities could fluctuate wildly, and storing and transporting them was often a cumbersome task. Imagine trying to haul around a herd of cattle to do your weekly shopping. And so, the barter system gave way to commodity money, but that was just the first step in the evolution of money. From shells and beads to cows and camels, our ancestors made do with what they had. But as societies grew and trade networks expanded, the need for a more stable, convenient form of currency became evident. This laid the groundwork for the next stage in the evolution of money, the advent of coins and paper money. But that's a tale for another time. For now, let's appreciate the ingenuity of our ancestors, who managed to trade and thrive long before the invention of the dollar or the euro. So the barter system gave way to commodity money, but that was just the first step in the evolution of money. Imagine carrying around bags of salt or livestock every time you wanted to make a purchase. Thankfully, the next phase in monetary history made things a bit easier. Enter coins, the first standardized form of money. Invented by the Lydians, an ancient civilization in what's now Turkey, around the 7th century BC, coins were a game changer. Suddenly, you didn't need to lug around bulky goods for trade. Instead, you had small, portable pieces of precious metals whose value was universally recognized. This was a major leap from the barter system, where the value of goods was often subjective and trade was cumbersome. Coins quickly caught on and spread throughout the Mediterranean and beyond. The Greeks, Romans, Persians, and Indians all adopted coinage, each civilization imprinting their own unique symbols and figures onto their coins. These coins not only facilitated trade, but also served as a tool for propaganda, displaying the images of rulers and deities. But as trade networks expanded, even coins had their limitations. They were heavy and not practical for large transactions. So around the 9th century AD, the Chinese came up with a brilliant solution: paper money. Originally, these were just deposit receipts for coinage, but people soon realized that these paper slips were much more convenient to carry around. The idea of paper money spread from China along the Silk Road, reaching Europe in the 13th century. Paper money and coins became the backbone of modern economies. They were easy to use, universally accepted, and most importantly, they represented a standardized measure of value. This made trade more efficient and helped economies grow. In essence, coins and paper money were a catalyst for the economic development we see today. However, like all innovations, they were not perfect. Coins could be clipped and devalued, and paper money led to new challenges like counterfeiting and inflation. But despite these flaws, they paved the way for the next evolution in monetary systems. Coins and paper money revolutionized trade, but they weren't without their flaws. Ever thought of a world without carrying cash or coins? Welcome to the era of plastic money. It all started in the mid-20th century when banks introduced an innovative idea: credit cards. Initially, these cards were designed as a convenient tool for their privileged customers. But it wasn't long before they took the world by storm, and the era of plastic money began. With just a swipe or a tap, people could now make purchases without the need for physical cash. Credit cards and their younger sibling, debit cards, revolutionized the way we transact. They not only eliminated the need to carry bulky wallets filled with cash and coins, but also made transactions quicker and safer. The impact of these plastic wonders was profound. Imagine dining at a restaurant, and instead of fumbling for exact change or writing out a check, you simply hand over your card. Or think about buying that new TV you've been eyeing, and instead of carrying a hefty sum of cash, you just swipe your card. The convenience was undeniable, and the world was hooked. But the influence of plastic money wasn't just about convenience. It also had a significant impact on the global economy. By facilitating easy access to credit, it boosted consumer spending, driving economic growth. It also enabled seamless international transactions, breaking down borders and fostering global trade. On a personal level, it transformed the way we manage our finances. With credit cards, we could now buy now and pay later, a concept that was previously unimaginable. They also provided a way to track spending, helping individuals manage their finances more effectively. But it wasn't all rosy. Plastic money also had its drawbacks. It led to increasing consumer debt and made individuals more susceptible to fraud. Despite these challenges, the convenience and benefits it offered were too great to ignore. Plastic money was a game changer, but the evolution of money didn't stop there. What if you could send money with just a few clicks or taps? That's exactly what digital payments made possible. As the digital age swept across the globe, it brought with it a revolution in the way we handle money. No longer were we confined to the physical limitations of cash and coins. The rise of digital payments and mobile banking has turned our smartphones into wallets, our screens into cash registers, and our fingertips into bank tellers. This shift towards digital payments happened almost overnight, and for good reasons. For starters, digital payments offer unparalleled convenience. Whether you're settling a dinner bill with friends, buying groceries at the supermarket, or paying your utility bills, everything can be done with a simple tap or click. Gone are the days of waiting in long lines at the bank or fumbling around for exact change. But it's not just about convenience. Digital payments are fast, incredibly fast. Money can now move across continents in mere seconds, something that was unimaginable in the era of gold or paper money. This speed has given rise to a global economy that never sleeps, where transactions happen around the clock and businesses can function seamlessly across borders. The impact of digital payments on e-commerce has been nothing short of transformative. By enabling secure, instant payments, digital technology has given rise to a global marketplace where anyone with an internet connection can buy or sell goods and services. This has opened up untold opportunities for businesses and consumers alike, creating a vibrant, dynamic, and inclusive digital economy. But like all revolutions, the shift towards digital payments has its challenges. Issues like security, privacy, and access to digital infrastructure are ongoing concerns that need to be addressed. Yet, the potential benefits far outweigh these challenges. As we look to the future, it's clear that digital payments are more than just a new way to exchange money. They are a fundamental shift in the way we think about and interact with money, breaking down barriers and opening up new possibilities. Digital payments have taken us into a new era of finance, but the evolution of money continues. What if money wasn't controlled by any government or central authority? Enter the world of cryptocurrency. It all started in 2009 when an enigmatic figure known as Satoshi Nakamoto introduced the world to Bitcoin. This was no ordinary form of money. This was a digital currency, a cryptocurrency that operated on a technology called blockchain. Now you might be wondering, what's so special about cryptocurrencies? Well, let's break it down. First, there's decentralization. Unlike traditional currencies, cryptocurrencies aren't controlled by any government or central bank. Instead, transactions are verified by a network of computers spread across the globe. This means no one person or entity has total control, making it a democratic form of money. Then, there's anonymity. With cryptocurrencies, you can make transactions without revealing your identity. This has its pros and cons, but it's a feature that's appreciated by many who value their privacy. Next up, security. Cryptocurrencies use cryptographic techniques to secure transactions and control the creation of new units. This makes them incredibly secure, and it's nearly impossible to counterfeit or double spend a cryptocurrency. But the real question is, what does this mean for the future of money? Well, cryptocurrencies have the potential to revolutionize the global economy. They could provide financial services to those who are unbanked, facilitate faster and cheaper international money transfers, and even help to fight financial fraud. However, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Cryptocurrencies are highly volatile, and their legal status varies from country to country. They've been used for illicit activities, and there are concerns about their environmental impact. So, while the future of cryptocurrencies is uncertain, one thing is clear. They're here to stay. They've challenged our traditional notions of what money is and can be, and they've opened up a whole new world of possibilities. From barter to Bitcoin, the journey of money is a fascinating tale of innovation and adaptation. As we look to the future, who knows what the next chapter in the evolution of money will bring?